A lot of Ghanaians are saying Nigerians must go. They are fighting because of this Igbo king and his proposed Igbo kingdom. They must leave Ghana. Some are saying because of Nigerians, there is a surge in prostitution and crime. Do you support them or not? So there is a major update on this Igbo king and his proposed kingdom. Under the instruction of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a meeting has been held after the kingdom proposal no viral.
Igbo has got a very rich culture that must be encouraged. He believes the past and present leaders from Igbo as a nation from the Nigerian state deserves more. The father of all projects on his mind is the establishment of the first Igbo town in Ghana and of course the first in the world. If you look around the world, apart from in Virginia, they have Igbo village in Virginia. They created it by putting the antiques, the antiquities of Igbo there. You can come there, kind of archive of Igbo. But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land, that is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road, that is at Old Ningo area. But along that road, it's right on the road. I acquired 250 plus of land. My reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana. I call it Amandi Igbo in Ghana. We'll build a village where we're gonna build the palace of Igbo there, a huge palace.
I don't know if video on YouTube. First of all, like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe here. Say subscribe to my channel. Now, video on TikTok. This is a major update. Into Bonmoding say full video of Vimbas on YouTube. A few days ago, video be a trendy here, which triggered a lot of Ghanaians. Just a Ghanaians be rough. Say Nigerians must go, Igbos must leave their land. Why? Because there is a video circulating here. Now a man title that is so a Igbo king. Our son so our sub chiefs under him in Ghana. He claiming so acquired 250 plots of land Pram or the basic kingdom ama Igbos. So Ghanaians say, how dare you? Can Ghanaians go to Nigeria and do same? When you go to Rome, do what the Romans do. So you have to comply by the law of the country. Now, pressure mounting, people started insulting His Excellency. So, no, afwa. So, I don't for update. Abba. So, Sam Okujeto Ablakwa, Foreign Affairs Minister, Etunsa, Efre Papawi, say, Omuntinasi. No kasa nombra embe explaining what he meant by saying say opese osi Igbo kingdom. What meeting a course on Papa say look, that video was 2013 and I recorded that video and then plan or walk back then. That's why he speaks to us now. And just abandon that project. Crash say asasi biampo ni hwa just wato na ose osre Ghanaians and funny bonny and channel the oye ne dia ono ankasa hu say wanye ye na so a old video. So this was what Honorable Okujato Ablakwa posted here. Also yesterday I invited Chukwu the Jude Ehinetu, the gentleman captured in a viral video claiming he intends to establish an Igbo kingdom in Ghana following an alleged purchase of a tract of land. Izwe clarified that it was an old 2013 interview, which he deeply regrets. He assured that he has long abandoned that idea and has not purchased any piece of land for that purpose. Chukwu conveyed profuse apologies to the president, government chiefs, and people of Ghana for the unfortunate agitations his rather ill-advised interview has created. As I emphasized the meeting, Ghana is exceptionally proud of the celebrated friendly foreign policy, which is welcoming of all to our beautiful and peaceful country, particularly Africans and people of African descent. We are determined to keep championing that Pan-African identity for which we have attained global recognition. We, however, expect all our fellow Africans and guests to adhere to our peaceful and law-abiding traditions and desist from conduct or pronouncement considered unlawful, divisive, and incendiary, even as they enjoy our famed hospitality. Government urges calm and restraint and recalls the inseparable bond of friendship and brotherhood between Ghana and Nigeria. Let us all, in the true spirit of African solidarity, guard our commentary so this matter does not degenerate into xenophobic consequences. Long live our incredibly vibrant Ghana-Nigeria relations. So according to Honorable Sam Okujato Ablakwa, or say they sat down and put in to him, say there is nothing like that will be allowed here to clarify, to which Chesapano Echemu say asasi bi eni ha wato old interview bi in 2013 exploded. So almost warning say he should be very careful. Ghana is very friendly, but they wouldn't tolerate anything a bit me generate into a xenophobic attack here and there. Said the AC or South Africa on Nigerians and other African citizens. So this is the update. Abba, he has been shut down by the government of Ghana. So Obi Bisa say, who is he? Ebema, a whole foreign minister, a friend, and not CIDs. I just want shutting it down. You know, in terms like this, no, I will say you apply some level of diplomacy because he is a Nigerian and he is of course well-to-do or businesses or Ghana. And he say, no handle issue no ye, especially as he's married to a Ghanaian. You know, it will be very disrespectful and could also trigger the same reaction on your Ghanaian citizens in Nigeria. So for this is the update. To those of us who share that video and are claiming to have a proposal of person seek kingdom. Mama share that video as a sign of. Now so answer Ebeko. First of all, you can again. Unyan subscribe here, sure, but more than so subscribe. Like this video. Not sure what you think about this video under the comment box. Yeah, that's it.
Igbo has got a very rich culture that must be encouraged. He believes the past and present leaders from Igbo as a nation from the Nigerian state deserves more. The father of all projects on his mind is the establishment of the first Igbo town in Ghana and of course the first in the world.
If you look around the world, apart from in Virginia, they have Igbo village in Virginia. They created it by putting the antiques, the antiquities of Igbo there. You can come there, kind of archive of Igbo. But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land, that is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road, that is at Old Ningo area. Along that road, it's right on the road. I acquired 250 plus of land. My reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana. I call it Amandi Igbo in Ghana. We'll build a village where we're going to build the palace of Igbo there, a huge palace. We'll build Igbo town hall there with about 2,000 capacity chairs and 100 rooms guest house. The essence of this guest house is most of the times our governors and our Igbo great leaders do come to Ghana. You know, they always go with their entourage. If they come to Ghana, their entourage will see where they will lodge for free of charge, maybe for a day or two. Most of their visits, it doesn't take more than 48 hours or 24 hours. They stay there free of charge and they know that, yes, this is what they have benefited from the Igbos living in Ghana. Again, our people that have accommodation problem and all that will come get there at least for 2 or 3 days before they can get a out of the country, or those that come into the country in one way or the other will have accommodation of 100 rooms guest house. We will also, in the palace of the Igbo, we also have apartment there for special guests like governors and ministers, and in future I know that we the Igbos will provide president in Nigeria, and I know that the president that will rule Nigeria at time to come must be an Igbo man, and one day by the special grace of God he also going to be part of those that are going to lodge at the guest house there in Igbo village. In that Igbo village, my good brother, what I want to do there is we'll create streets there. We'll create streets that will represent the names of the ancient Igbos. We'll create the street that will bear the name of Sambakwe Street. That's the ex-governor of Imo State. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the first president of Nigeria. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Nzogwu. We'll create a street that will bear, of course, the name of my father also, Nzemalodi Henetu. And all the great Igbo leaders that they have gone, and those are present. We'll create streets in their name that will represent them in Igbo village in Ghana. And this Igbo village in Ghana, every Igbo man all over the world have right to come there and buy property. Either you want a plot of land or 2 plots of land to build your dream house. We're also going to build tall buildings of maybe 6th floor or 7th floor. We'll sell them flat by flat. And we will have a single entrance in this Igbo village. When you come in there, you know you're coming into Igbo village in Ghana. From there, Igbos will expand. We will build market there. Igbo market will represent there. Igbo school will be built there. We will create transport section there also. We will create what we call Ezigbo garden. In Igbo language, you call it Mbala Ezigbo. Ezigbo garden meaning where we create about 4 plots of land. We use 4 plots of land for that. For Ezigbo garden, where we're going to plant yam, plant all the trees, all the leaves you can get in Igbo land. Okwa, ube, akubeke, ntoroba, oha, we're gonna also plant yam there. We'll plant ube there. We'll plant all these things so that at the time of New Year Festival of Ezigbo, we'll go to the Mbala there. We'll go to the garden there to get our New Year Festival. In there, you will see that yes, that the Igbo tradition is really represented.
Vimbaz TV.